Hi guys, so today we are going to be creating this badge, right? Learning how to use curve text in designs. All right, let's go. So guys, we are going to be creating a sticker, something for Alfredo's Kitchen, so they can use for branding purposes. All right, you already know how to bring in your shape, right? So we're just going to create our first shape. And the purpose of this class is to teach you how to use a curve or a text curve effect. And so first of all, let's get our shape for the sticker. And let's change the color to red. And what we need stroke, not fill. So we're going to switch off the fill and add stroke here. And then pick, we don't want dotted lines. We don't want dotted lines. We want plain stroke. So we are going to increase the stroke weight. Just increase the stroke weight and increase the size of our shape. Let's put it in the middle. All right. So we have that. We're going to turn it to red. No, we change the color of the border here. So turn it to red. And great. So right now let's bring in our text. Add subheading. And let's write Alfredo's Kitchen. So right now, to activate the curve on this text, we click on Effect here, and then you can see the none, the shape none, and curve. So let's click on curve, and now we can see that the text is curved, but kind of okay. Right now, it does kind of fit, but you need to understand how this curve text or this curve effect work on text. So if I decide that, oh, okay, so it's kind of, too close to my border and I want to reduce the size of the text, you'll find out that, it's reducing the size of the text, but the circle is also reducing. Can you see the circle? Great. So we don't want that. So to get the circle to fit into our border, we have to use this curve here. Can you see? Then we can, you know, adjust the circle to fit what we want. And I think we should also increase the border weight so to allow for more space. And I think this works. So we are going to change the text color to white. And sometimes yours may not work because of it may not look balanced because of some capital letters and some lowercase letters that may make your work look you know kind of unbalanced. So you can always work that out by um making everything uppercase. But for Alfredo's Kitchen, we are going to leave it as first letter uppercase and the rest lower case. So um let's have this, and then we have our base text, which is the tagline. So Remember, to achieve this, we're able to adjust from this point, right? Great. So we have this. And if you want to edit your text, all you need to do is just click and then you're able to edit your text. It's going to come out of the curve um, function, right, for you to edit your text. And when you're done editing your text, you know, click, it's going to go back to the curve effect. So our next text, remember we have to keep, let's keep the text size the same. So what's the text size? This is 37. We also have to keep this at 37. So remember, consistency in branding is key. All right, so let's edit our text. Your tasty menu. All right, so we have that. And remember to put our text effect, click on effect, and then click on curve. Right now we wanted to, kind of go the other way, not this way, because it's for the base part of our work. So what we do then is we move this curve the other way until, it gives us what we want, right? So we were like this before. And so when you move it towards the other way, it, you know, gives you what you want. So let's move it and see if it works. So right now it doesn't work. We have to, to adjust. And so we think this is good. So let's change the text color to white. And then we need an image. We need an image in a circular frame in the middle over here. And the last class we learned how to use frame. So this is also a class where you get to practice using frame. So let's go to element, click on frame. So we can see frame here. We need a circular frame, so we click on frame and we reduce the size of the frame. So there's a, yes, I think this is good. So we want to have a little bit of space, from the border and the frame, in between the border and the frame. So right now we want to put in an image that resonates with Alfredo's kitchen. So I already have an image. Oh, I'm just going to search for one. Let's click on this. I'm going to search for pizza. So you have the freedom to get to pick whatever pictures that you like for yours, but for this we are going to work with this picture. And if you're not using the pro version, you may not be able to access this picture, but I'm going to try to get it across to you on the Google Drive so you can access it. So you do not need to kind of remove background for this because you're using it in a frame. So just going to click it and then it appears covering our work. But remember, once you move the text, the image, right, and it locates the frame, it's going to get into the frame automatically. And so here we go. So we have it. And if we want to change the colors of the text, just to give it a little bit of branding, we can do this and leave this text as white. And if we want to go further, just to, kind of add add more to it, Let's look for star shape. So we have this star shape. We have the star shape. We are going to change the color to, we can use, let's use this. Now we're going to reduce the size of the star and kind of have, have it here. And remember, shortcut to duplicate the option or the alt. You can just click if you're using the desktop version. But for mobile version, remember you have to do it manually. So I think this, adds some flavor to our badge or sticker. And I look forward to seeing you work something for your brand. But for this, remember, stick to it. Stick to the principles that are, mentioned in this session. Remember, consistency is very, very key to branding. And also, remember your color palette. Make sure that they contrast each other. This is red, and we can see the writings clearly. I'm not using purple or pink, that may be difficult to read. So, and I'm also using an image that, goes with the brand. So we can use this for a lot of packaging design. So I'm just going to just click and I'm going to group it. So we can move everything. And yeah, so I look forward to your assignment and see you in the next class. Bye.